Goldfish feeding time, guys. These are my 2 goldfish in my 77 gallon. Sorry for the reflection. Oh, really bad reflection. Let's see if I can kill it. Oh, I'll show you the problem. This, my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, guys. But anyway, let's stand here. Ah, that does it. So these are my 2 goldies, my gorgeous, gorgeous goldies. Yeah, it's literally 2 goldfish in a 77 gallon tank because goldfish need room. And I love these 2. And this big boy down here, and he's a boy for sure. He's been by himself for a long time since I had a major outbreak of some mysterious disease that I could not fix because couldn't get medication here in Canada because some gripe between the government and pharmaceutical companies, aquarium pharmaceuticals. So yeah, my fish died really bad. So this big guy here was a survivor. I've had him now for, I don't know, 2 years, I think. And then I thought he looks lonely. I'm going to get him a buddy. So I bought him this little guy who's growing like a weed. He's a Sarasa Comet. And I picked him because he has a head growth. See that? Look at that. He actually has a head growth. Yep. And actually my fantail has a small head growth too. So, yeah. Just showing them off, guys. Oh, and I did redecorate the tank because these guys are really clumsy, I find. The goldfish are not, the most elegant fish in the world. And I find the more stuff you have in the aquarium, the worse it is for them. Health-wise, safety-wise, they bump into things. I had a black moor that lost an eye after getting into some sort of tussle with another fish chasing it to breed, and she ran into a branch that I used to have in here, and I literally threw it away. So now it's just a few very smooth rocks. I took a lot of rocks, actually. They're sitting right here, guys. Look at that. A whole bunch of rocks next to my isolation tank. In there, I'll do another video on these guys another time, but in there I have these guys. These are sparkling Gouramis. Oh, look how gorgeous he is. I think that's a male because he bullies everybody. I hope you could see him. Like, it's hard to pick their sparkles up, guys, but they are actually quite beautiful fish. So they're just in this 5 gallon. There's 3 of them. Oh, there you go. 1, 2, 3. See? 1, 2, 3. They hide underneath the filter, and I do have this plant in there just growing like crazy because I don't know what to do with it. But anyway, another time about the sparkling gouramis. But back to my gorgeous goldies. As you can see, they're happy. I hope they remain healthy and happy and no more troubles, because still we don't have access to medications here in Ontario, Canada, which really sucks. But yeah, what I've been doing is changing the water more frequently, and that seems to have helped. And also removing all substrate from the tank seems to have helped with their health. I feed these guys 3 different foods every single day, or every other day they get a different food. Sometimes in one day they'll get 2 different foods. So right now for supper, because it's almost 9 o'clock in the evening or at night, I'm feeding them Fluval bug bites for goldfish. Okay, which is, I'll show you in case you don't know what it looks like. I'm feeding them this stuff, which they love. Okay, this is for goldfish, and it's literally what it says: bugs made into little pellets, I guess. I also feed them this, which they absolutely love. Ignore my ugly nails, guys. Yes, I feed them Tropica Sunny Goldfish sticks. They are literally little, hard to see, but they're sticks, okay? And they all sink. I have no floating foods in that I give my goldfish because I don't like floating foods. I think it causes them problems. Some people say no, but I say yes. I don't know. I've been keeping goldfish for over over 20 something years. I also feed, last but not least, I'll show you the last one. I feed this omega-1 small goldfish pellets. They round and they sink as well. So I try to give them a varied diet, and that seems to be doing them very well, because look how gorgeous this fellow is. He's bright, he's vibrant, he's very perky, as you can see, very active. And he's long, I guess a long fin fantail. This, guys, was a very cheap goldfish. I bought this goldfish from PetSmart over 2 going on 3 years ago. And he was literally, I think, $1.99. Fantail, scrawny little thing. He was probably, I would say, 1 inch long, head to tail, tip of tail. And now he's bigger than my hand. I don't know if I could get my hand, if I could show you. Yeah, he's a lot bigger than you think. The camera doesn't capture it perfectly, but he's a big guy. He's about, I would say, 5 inches long, somewhere there. Sorry about my finger. And this little guy here is growing like a weed, because of course he's a Sarasa comet. So yeah, they eat like there's no tomorrow. Look at him. So the little pellets you see he's digging through on the ground are actually the aquarium soil that they dig out of the pots. Excuse me. They dig those out of the pot and then play with it on the ground. So what do I have in here with them, guys? Let's go over the landscape. It's pretty simple. Aquascape, you know. I've got some Java fern on wood. I got snails, neorites, which keep algae down. I've got a bunch of crypts, because they don't like to eat crypts for the most part. They do nibble on, let me see which one. They used to nibble on that one a lot, that crypt right there in that pot, but they seem to have stopped. That's why that poor crypt is stunted. Although it's making babies next to it. If you could see the babies in the pot, which is pretty cool. If I could zoom in. See those little babies in the left side of the pot. And of course I have my gigantic, really big Anubias, which I've now sort of tied to this piece of wood. He used to be on a big sort of rock kind of idea, but never really attached, but growing really well for quite a long time now, actually. 3 years plus. Actually, 4 years. Yep, 4 years. This guy's 3 years, and this guy, I just got him this summer, the Sarasa. And so far, I've never had a Sarasa comet. So this is the first time I've tried him out. And I was hesitant to get him because I didn't want an aggressive goldfish to go with my fantail. But they get along just fine. So yeah, guys, that's it. Little update on my 77-gallon goldfish tank. Sorry for the reflection, but can't help it with those lights in my greenhouse cabinet right there. So that's it. Happy goldfish, happy life, good diet, good food, lots of swimming space. Change the water regularly, as in once a week at least. I do once a week about 60%, 70 sometimes if I feel like it. As long as the temperature is correct, when you put it in, they'll be just fine. They love it. The plants, I just throw in the occasional bit of fertilizer. And on this tank, it's an old aquarium, so there's just a fluorescent bulb. I'm sure if I had LEDs, these would go way better, but it is what it is. I plan on replacing this tank in the near future. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Say goodbye to the goldies. Look at him. Are you going to feed me? That's all he thinks about. Can I get food, please? Never mind, I just fed him. Look at that one digging. This is how you know goldfish are happy, guys. Look at that. Can't stay still. Fins are gorgeous. Nothing foreign on them. Living a good life. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.